All right, welcome back to some more vintage cube drafting. I'm gonna jump right in here. Yesterday I drafted. I don't remember what I drafted yesterday. I think it was like a Sultai kind of grindy, mid-rangey list. I remember having Time Walk and a Mock Sapphire as the highlights. Let's see what we do today. I might do two drafts. We'll see how the first one goes. If the first one goes as slow as the one did last night, I might just do the one, but I'll try to get two in. I probably won't play it until after Vintage Cube's over with, but don't be surprised if you see me streaming some Vintage Story, another vintage game. I guess it's just coincidental. It has nothing to do with Vintage Cube or Magic, but it's a sort of Minecraft variant survival game that I've been really looking to get into. So I might stream some of that later on once we get some reps in with the new cube. All right, pack one, pick one. What do we got? We got a Palace Jailer. It's the best white card, possibly the best card here, but there's also an Animate Dead. Animate Dead's pretty sick. There's a Hull Breacher too. I mean, also good, of course, but I think Animate Dead, Palace Jailer, both better first pick. Jailer's really strong, but Animate Dead's just such a cheap way to get a huge advantage. Jailer's just like always good. Animate Dead sometimes is rots in your hand, you know. It is the only black card. We can cut black. If I take Palace Jailer, person next to me, or not person next to me, but you know, like a few down the line, probably take Mother Runes. I could end up fighting for white a little bit, but it doesn't matter a ton. I'm just going to take the Animate Dead still, though. Now we get Grizzlebrand. I could just snag that. I kind of want to take Mana Leak instead. Because there are a lot of things you can animate. Grizzlebrand's a good one, but I wouldn't even say it's the best right now, you know. I think like Archon attracts are both better in general. Taking Grizzlebrand here too would kind of put us straight into Reanimator. I don't really need to be that with just an Animate Dead. I can be like blue black, control blue black mid rangey kind of stuff. Animate Dead's just good anyway. You don't have to be like full on Reanimator enabling. So I'm gonna take the leak. Hopefully we'll Grizzlebrand. We'll see. That was a decent pack overall, so maybe it'll come around. Okay. I mean, Hymn to Turok is good. Duelist is a discard outlet. There's an Overgrown Tomb. I want a green splash. I don't really love the Duelist, but it is kind of cool with Grizzlebrand if we got that back. Draw 7 cards, attack for 1,000,000. And it's a discard outlet, like I said. It's not the most reliable one, but yeah, just take the hymn, I think. Hopefully we get heavy enough black we can get there. Smuggler's Copter, it's kind of a late Fury, 4th pick. But I think I take Copter. It's a discard outlet. It's Colorless, easy to cast. Hopefully we have enough creatures to enable it. Stern Scolding's fine. Lion's Eye Diamond could be something. I think Harvester's okay. If I wheel that, I'll be happy. If I don't, not a big deal. Take Copter. Ooh, Confluence. Abomination's kind of cool. I like Harvester. Creeping Tar Pit would be nice. But I'm going to take the Confluence. Confluence is pretty sick. Some good red coming around. Battle Ball to reanimate if we want. Night's Whisper, Daze. Kind of like Daze. Might take that. Inti is a discard outlet. If I wanted to get into red. Daze doesn't work so great with like a Hymn to Turok attempt. But I think I'd like it better than Night's Whisper. Paradoxical Outcome, nah. I guess maybe Third Path, probably not. Overlord's not terrible. I'll take that, I guess. Okay, Zagoth Triumph, Lava Spur Boots. Sure, I'll take a Triumph. Okay, didn't wheel anything out of this. It's kind of a bummer. But, oh wait, no, this was the Animate Dead pack, so I wasn't really expecting to wheel anything. Is there a chance I play Hogak? Probably not. Is it more likely than Shadow Spear? I don't know. I guess I'll take it. Breeding Pool, Tendrils. Talon Gates is actually kind of cool with Corpse Dance and Shallow Grave potentially. But I think there's a decent chance I end up playing a little bit of green. So I'll just take the duel. I don't know. Maybe Talon Gates is better than I give it credit for. Wheel the Duelist. I'll take it now. Okay, wheeled Interpreter instead of... I forget what the other... It was like the Harvester, right? Survival, I don't think is what we're going to end up wanting. I'll take Interpreter. Alright, wheel the Tar Pit. I think I take that over Harvester. I don't have any red fixing yet, and I don't need a third color. I'd rather just take the blue-black land. Bombardment, and... what else? Elvish Mystic. Cool. Alright, pack 2, pick 1. Looks like we've got Library of Alexandria. Probably going to be a slam. Not much else here. I mean, Caustic Broncos, okay. Triplicate Titan. Dark Slick Shores. Yeah, I guess Dark Slick could be something. The Tar Pit wheeled, so maybe Dark Slick wheels too. I don't think this pack's that great though, so we'll see. Yeah, I'll take the Lib. Ooh, Mana Crypt. I like that. Would like to wheel Cura. Cura Curtains or Bob would be great. Raucous Theater. Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously taking Crypt, but some good ones there. Force of Will. I mean, I think we can get enough blue cards. There's a Brain Freeze here, too. Not really sure I'm on a Brain Freeze path, though. Kaito's interesting. I might wheel that. Top, Urborg. Urborg's nice with stuff like Hymn to Turok, but not imperative. I'll wheel something out of this. I mean, most of the pack is blue-black. So just take the force and see what we get back. Okay. Another potential land pick, Sunken Ruins or Xander's Lounge. But I don't actually need red for anything right now. So I could just take Loose Focus or Infernal Grasp. I kind of like Infernal Grasp a little bit more because I like the removal instead of another soft counter. But having more blue cards is obviously better with Force of Will. I think I'm going to go with the Grasp. Ooh, Urza? What is this? Menace, Lifelink, Indestructible. 4/4 for 3. Can't attack or block. Oh, it's the, yeah. 7 or more cards in exile. Every one or more cards are put into exile from graveyards and or the battlefield during your turn. Whenever one or more. Okay, so it's each. Yeah. Gotcha. Cool. Not interested, but that's cool. Pest Infestation is really good. I do have some green fixing. But I think Urza's good enough here. I have a couple artifacts. Can get more. Exhume, Upheaval, Preacher. I kind of like Preacher here. I think this is going to be more of a mid-rangey deck that just happens to have an Animate Dead rather than a Reanimator list. Doesn't feel like an Upheaval list. I do have Urza and Mana Crypt. If I got lucky with the rest of this pack in pack 3, I could do something, but I think Preacher's going to do pretty well here. Wow, late Reanimate. I hate to pass Dothy Voidwalker, but I think Reanimate's a little better. And at this point, I would like to get at least one large thing, like an Archon. But still not, like, super necessary. You can just kill your opponent's stuff. Or recur, you know, mid-rangey stuff like Overlord or Urza. Wow, some good cards coming late. Dakfaden, Vaultborn, Grave Titan. All pretty viable here. But then there's also Marsh Flats. Gets a Zagoth Triumph right now. Could maybe find a Watery Grave or Underground Sea. Kind of looking at Vaultborn though, because if we end up getting Flash in pack 3, it'd be great. And we also have Reanimate, Animate Dead, just straight up. Good to mill. Discard, discard, discard. Take the Marsh Flats. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to take Vaultborn there, but I think the fixing's pretty nice, especially with cards like him. Now we get Jace, Blazemire, Triplicate Titan. Probably don't care about Jace. Already passed up on Brain Freeze. Take the Verge. Kiora. Kiora or Curtains? Curtains is pretty nice with these cheaper Recursion spells. You Curtains their big creature and then get it back early, or relatively early. It's not super early. Yeah, I think I like that better than Kiora, I think. Netherglyph, Sedgemoor, World Spine. I kind of want to take World Spine just in case we get Flash. I don't really care about Netherglyph too much. Yeah. Blood Crypt. Okay, we'll take that. Doomsday. I'm not playing these other cards, so. Alright, there's the Exhume. I guess there's a chance I play that. Alright. So we ended up with 3 reanimation spells kind of for free. Well, not for free. I took Animate Dead very highly. But the Exhume was pretty much free. For whatever that's worth. Ooh, this pack has a lot. No power, of course, but Psychic Frog is insanely good. Grief's pretty solid. There's an Underworld Breach, which, like I said, I already passed Brain Freeze, so not quite as enticing, but I could play it. You know, Blood Crypt plays Mire, Marsh Flats. There's a Counterspell and a Malcolm, both solid. I would love to have either one of those come back. It's a chance Malcolm wheels. This is a good pack overall. I mean, somebody will probably take Ghost Vacuum, Grief, Counterspell. I mean, Torson's good too to reanimate, but I think Psychic Frog is just way too good to pass here. Discard Outlet just takes over the game by itself too. Ooh, another really strong pack for this list. There's a Nadu, which I think we could splash pretty easy. We have Zagoth Triumph, Marsh Flats, Breeding Pool already. But there's also Abhorrent Oculus, which is nice to reanimate. There's Emperor of Bones, sick 2-drop. And kind of shallow grave out one of the big creatures if we ever get one. And then, of course, Necromancy. I don't think I'm going to take Necromancy. I already have 3 recursion spells that don't really have a great target anyway. So, I think I'd rather take a creature that's good to get out early. Nice 2-drop, or the Splash Nadu. It's kind of late to look for like Lightning Greaves. You already passed Swiftfoot Boots. So I think I'm leaning towards Emperor or Oculus. And I'm going to go Emperor, I think. I don't know about that one. Recurring Nightmare. I like Malevolent Rumble. If we were more green. But I guess I'll take Nightmare. I don't have a lot to do with it. It's kind of cute with like Interpreter, I guess. Urza, sort of. There's really just not that much else that I want. I guess I don't even think City of Traders is very good in this deck. Luris. Luris could be something, but I guess Mortuary if I think I'm going to get a different green card. Borrower. Yeah, I'll take Nightmare, I guess. Wow, late Mana Drain. And a Shell Knock, and a Spell Pierce, and a Sorin. I do like Sorin. But I think I'm going to slam the Mana Drain. Hate to pass Shell Knock, though. Ooh, Watery Grave. Cryptic, don't need Shallow Grave. I have, like, nothing to do with that. There's a Deathrite Shaman, too. But I think it's just Watery Grave. Wow. Demonic Tutor. Could splash the Grist, too, but... yeah, I mean, I'm obviously going to take Demonic Tutor here. But Spellseeker, Grist, Undercity Sewers would all be great. Okay, let's get this Exhume out of here. Dark Ritual. A lot of really strong black cards coming late here. Well, and the Drain, I guess, is blue, but... ooh. Actually, Currency Converter is pretty sick. I guess I would lean more towards Currency Converter if I did actually have a need for a discard outlet, but I don't really. I think it's just Dark Ritual. Get some, like, turn 1 Preacher is pretty sick. Just lead to some better, like, reanimation plays and stuff with our mana sinks. Chain of Smog, Emrakul. Well, I can Emperor of Bones out in Emrakul. I did just pass Shallow Grave. I guess I could come around. Tidebinder. I like Epiphany. None of my other recursion works with Emrakul. So I think I take Epiphany over Tidebinder. Torsten. Do we finally get a fatty? Or do we just take Malcolm? It's funny, his Torsten's not even like that great in this deck. I think it's good enough with Recurring Nightmare and stuff to take though over Malcolm. Although I think Malcolm is also very good here. Yeah, I think I want one big thing. Now we get Oculus back, Revoker. I think Oculus is pretty good. If we get like an Overlord hand, we could just hardcast it too. Nexus, I guess, maybe. Spell Pierce, maybe. Probably not Ritualing. Super late Parallax Wave, that's disrespectful. Loot. Is loot worth recurring? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, I mean, this deck seems decent. It's not busted, but it's got cards in it. I don't really need to make any cuts either. It's pretty low curve. 16 lands ought to do it, or 15 plus crypt. I could make one cut, I guess, because one of the lands is library. Hmm. Hmm. Days. I don't really want to cut any blue cards. We're kind of at the minimum for Force of Will right now. Carnage Interpreter. I don't really want to cut creatures too much. Could be Infernal Grasp, but I don't have any other removal. I guess Dark Ritual isn't really doing a ton unless we get exactly Ritual Preacher. It's not like I'm ritualing out a Carnage Interpreter. And then it kind of works okay with Emperor of Bones, I guess. But even that's not super exciting. It is nice with Library. You want to have extra mana for if you want to like dump your hand or something, I guess. But I could cut the Ritual. I don't know. It's not bad. It's just I don't really see what I'm doing with it, you know. I guess playing an early Overlord is nice. Good turn 3 Overlord. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll run with this. Five, five, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that. Sure. All right, let's jam. Hey, bud. What are you doing? I forgot I drafted Spell Pierce. I could be playing that. Yeah, that actually seems better than Ritual. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Thought about cutting Duelist, but I don't want to cut creatures really. Need to have a way to win. Man, I feel way more tired than I think I should. It's like 9 o'clock. All right. Can't really keep a one lander. She'll do though. Let's bottom the him, I think. I think it's either that or drain. Maybe I'm supposed to bottom drain, but I don't know. I have like exactly even odds to draw blue or black. Start with a Thespian Stage. Well, I could get curtains down, but I think I'd rather have the drain ready next turn. Although land decks like Thespian Stage starting out do have pretty decent chance to play stuff like Wasteland. But I mean, most decks, if they draft Wasteland, they're playing Wasteland, so not a huge difference. Unfortunately, curtains can't crew the copter unless we flip, which I guess we can do next turn with Crypt. Could also tutor. I guess I should have maybe played the swamp and tutored for something, but I guess I can't animate anything right now anyway. Let's play the crypt. I do. A lot of mana. See if we draw anything to use it. We have a tutor. I can just tutor for something big. Unfortunately, I won't have double black after I play the tutor. But maybe figure something out. Draw Torsten. Okay, so what can I do here? I only have 2 black, unfortunately. I don't have a way to attack with Copter this turn. Well, I could just split it between now and next turn. I could Curtains now and then Crew Copter attack. Discard the Torsten next turn, tutor for Animate Dead. Or Recurring Nightmare, I guess. With Torsten would be pretty good. Could also just animate the Tar Pit, I guess. Crew with that. Nah. You gotta go Curtains. Well, I should look at... Now we're lagging. Alright. Well, I cast Curtains, so I guess we're casting Curtains. I'll still look. So if I play Tutor, I still have 5 mana with 1 blue. I don't think I have anything relevant to play for that. Yeah. I guess Epiphany could be something. But Urza, Confluence are both double blue. Oculus. Could just go get Mana Leak or Psychic Frog, I guess. Getting Mana Leak wouldn't be crazy. Let's see what you got. Phantasmal Image. Cankerbloom. Zenith. So Cankerbloom can blow up Animate Dead. It's unlikely to blow up Recurring Nightmare. I guess Zenith is kind of sketchy. I could have Zenith for 3. Image I don't care too much about. If they make me discard Tutor, that's fine. Well, maybe that's not true. Yeah, I'll take Image actually. What? Waiting, please, can you show? I don't understand your accent. The Crypt. Win again. Okay, so this can blow up the copter if they want. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, Urza's kind of tempting here. But I think I'm supposed to get Recurring Nightmare. I just... Hmm. I don't really need that extra mana. Should have done this post-combat, I guess. Okay, bottom leak, Epiphany, Pierce. Cool. Scoops. Okay. Deal. I think Ritual might be a little bit better on the draw. Get that out of my face, please. I mean, Grasp seems alright against them. They have Thespian Stage. So I don't really have much of a way to deal with that. Just have to win before they have a 2020. I guess Mystic Confluence can bounce it. Not much else I can do. Maybe I can make Psychic Frog big enough to deal with it. A 2021 Psychic Frog. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just run it back. Yeah, I'll keep. Could play turn one Curtains, but I think I want to get the Triumph down. We'll see what I draw first, though. If I draw. Or, well, I guess if I play turn one Curtains, I can't have turn two Drain anyway. Unless I draw Water Grave. It's a Copta. Hmm. Yeah, let's just get it down. Playing Curtains now doesn't do a lot. They're not, I don't think they're like super aggro. Or I would need the blocker. Want to get the double blue out. Field of the Dead. Okay. See, this is a spot where I kind of wish I had something like Malcolm. So I could hold up the drain and then play Malcolm end of turn if they don't play anything relevant. But here it's like I have, two other 2-drops I want to play to be more active. Oh, okay. All right. I think I'll still just pass. They showed Nadu, and I would like to be able to counter that on turn 3 if they have it again. As long as I keep drawing lands, we should be good. Worldly Tutor, I don't care too much about, especially if they go get Nadu right now. A lot of times when people draft Nadu, they kind of build a section of their deck around it, so wouldn't be surprised if that's what they get. They must already have Nadu in hand because Sentinel can't be, or they don't have a blue source. There's no way Sentinel's better if they have blue, Talon Gates. Okay, maybe they don't have blue. Are they filtering? No, they're just playing Sentinel. Okay. Do I want 3 colorless mana? I guess I can play Urza and Copter and still hold up Bleak. Seems good. Okay. I'm assuming that's the blue source, but we'll see. Cankerbloom. Yeah, I think I counter that. Don't want them blowing up an artifact. Nice. GG's. Alright, round 2. Glad to get at least 1 win with this. Doesn't seem like the kind of deck that would match up very well against an aggro list, but as long as we don't run into that, maybe we can We can put up some numbers. Okay. Well, to keep. Question is, what land do we play first? If I play Tar Pit first, I can't daze turn 1. But if I don't play Tar Pit first, I can't Mana Drain turn 2. Should be there turn 3. I don't think I want to daze turn 1, so let's just go Tar Pit. Hope we don't get wastelanded. Botanical Sanctum. Okay. Yeah, let's just get active here. I have the daze now. Okay, sure. You got me. Gotcha. Mine was a little bit more costly than yours, but it's okay. Tit for tat. Forced. Play a big 4-drop. Adeline. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drain that. Hope they don't have another counter. Torsten. Could cast that if I had a white source, but I do not. Let's see. Demonic Tutor, I'd have 2 black left. Could go get an Overlord and hard cast that. Might be the play. I could Epiphany for a bit. Discard Torsten. Like Epiphany for 2, discard Torsten, go get Animate Dead or Reanimate. Hmm. Could also get Force of Will and then just play Preacher. Hold up Leak Force. Try to win with Preacher instead of tapping out. Maybe I just do that. It's obviously a much slower clock, but Preacher's not nothing. Static Prison. Sure. I accept. I still have Tar Pit I can get some damage in with. It comes back if they don't have another way to get energy, so. Confluence is not bad if we get some more mana here. Esper Sentinel, okay. There's the Overlord. Just keep going with this. I mean, I have a faster clock than them right now. I can counter if they play something large. They'll get to draw a card. But after this turn, my Preacher will come back. Unless they play like a, whatever that Jeskai thing is. Ancestral. Yeah, I don't think I can let them do that. Probably just been the mana leak at this point. They have 1,000,000 mana. Draw your card. Takes him off 2 cards, I guess. Sure. Intrepid Adversary, that's pretty good. Buff it once, attack for 3. So now I feel a little bit more dead, but we've still got some action. Psychic Frog. I was about to say I might not even hit with this. So if they have removal, might be a tough block, but I should get my Preacher back here. Unless they have Containment Priest. So I have pretty good blocks. Even if I just like trade the Preacher with the Adversary or something like that. Wow. I discard my Torsten? I don't think so. I think I just discarded with Epiphany later. Alright. That sucks. I feel like I still had to counter the Ancestral though. Just giving them like 2 extra cards against 1-for-1 or like 2-for-1ing myself on counter spells. I don't know. Yep. pretty good combo. So no cards in hand, so Frog's pretty much just a 2-3 right now. But they could draw off Sentinel if I play anything. Infernal Grasp. Would have preferred just a land, but Grasp isn't the worst card ever. I think I want to Epiphany. And I think I want to do it now so I can maybe draw land. Could play Grasp, though. It's funny, I could have paid the Sentinel tax if they hadn't buffed it. So it'd make a Vamp. And try to get them to make a big attack here, and hopefully I can get them with either Epiphany or Infernal Grasp. Because I'd like for them to attack. That's pretty good. I'd like for them to attack with the Aspirant as a 1-1. Ideally. Like if I kill the adversary, I mean. Wow. Quite the rip. Staff into a Johnny is insane. Well, regretting the attack now, but I didn't know they were going to just have the nuts. They go on the adversary, okay. I would want to kill the frog, but I kind of have to kill the adversary. I guess I could make a token. Yeah. Should probably use my mana. Do I chump the frog? No, I think I just kill Ignoble. Let him draw. I don't know, maybe that's wrong. Mystic Confluence is pretty good here. I almost want to attack again. I don't think that'd be too crazy. Oh, wait. They can just block with the cat, I guess. Should I just bounce now? Yeah, I should just bounce now. That was bad. Bounce, bounce, draw. I don't think I care about the spirit token too much. Unfortunately, I don't get the frog back, but it does just go away completely, so it's cool. Esper Sentinel's doing a lot of work for them. They're getting a lot of cards, but I could still potentially win the race, especially with Tar Pit. I don't think Overlord's actually going to make much of an impact here. I don't think the game's going to last that long, but we'll see. Prismatic ending, okay. Preacher has done his job. 5/6 Tarmogoyf, okay. Wow. Yeah. I mean, my opponent's draws have been pretty solid here. Ours have too. Our draws have been good. But theirs a little bit better. Yeah. I mean, I hit 4 lands in a row. They hit gas. But pretty similar levels of lands and spells on the whole. Just the timing was it. The timing of it was a little unfortunate. Let's see. Pride has first strike, so I don't really want to attack with Tar Pit because I need a way to block the Pride. Yeah, guess I just pass. Yep. If the Ocelot Pride dies, they get to flip their Johnny, but I think I have to block it. I can't just let them make tokens with a staff out. Okay. It's pretty good. Luckily they don't have the mana to gain life this turn, but it does trigger with the Ocelot Pride next turn if they crack the food. So I'm assuming that means they won't attack this turn. Assuming they see that I can block with the Tar Pit. If they think they have a good attack, then they might rumble. But wow. Nope. Are they gonna see it? No. Block. 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 They flip to a Johnny. They get a 2/1. I'm gonna have a 5/4 to their 5/7, 5/6, 2/2, 2/1, plus 2 cards a turn. Yeah, I think this is over. We draw Reanimate, but we're at 8 life. Let's see, what can we get? Luminarch. Adeline. Sentinel, no. Torsten, go to 1. I assume that I can't go to 1. But I don't really know what else to do. I'll have Overlord to block, so I guess I'll have 2 blockers. If I rip a Urza, I guess I could have enough blockers. Alright, let's see what happens. Don't really have any other options. I think I will pay. Because I don't have any other 5 drops I care about. I can play a swamp still. Wow. We did get the Urza. We also got an Oculus, which I think I can play. Manifest. So it's the same number of blockers. Probably be better. Oh, and I can play curtains if I do that too. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, and I'll have Overlord for an extra blocker. We're holding. Oh, I guess I should have. No, enchantment would have bumped up the Tarmogoyf anyway. I could have exiled different cards though, like the Copter. Take them off artifacts. I wasn't really thinking about Goyf. Oh, death rate too. Oh shoot, I'm gonna mill myself out. It's too bad that Ent has reach and they have 3 life they can gain till. I only have like 2 more turns. I might have to suicide this Oculus in. Because I can't attack with Overlord either. Mill myself out. Animate dead. Okay, on Adeline. Hmm. Yeah, I think I kind of have to attack with Oculus here, and I think they'll probably just block, but I can't really manifest anymore. Question is, do I attack with Tar Pit? Probably can't afford to. They're going to have 6 attackers. I'm not going to make another 2/2. I have to lose this. So I have 4 blockers plus Urza. It's 2. I mean, I will have 6. Oh, I guess I'm just dead to death right now. Yeah, I'm just dead to death right. Oh, wait, I can draw with library, I just realized. Sure. 3 cards left, spin the wheel. I don't think I have enough mana, actually. Hmm. It looks like I'm just attacking, thinking that I can get damage in, and they're like, ooh, hidden reach. Gotcha. But I actually have to do this in order to not mill myself out. But they also just have death right, so if they realize that, then I'm dead. All right, death right me. Oh wait, they don't have a black source. Parallax Wave does it though. This whole time I'm thinking they can death right, but they don't actually have black mana. Interesting. That will do it though. Take out 5 blockers. GG. I might have played that turn a little differently if I'd realized they didn't have the actual ability to activate death right. But I guess I couldn't really have stopped the parallax wave. I guess I could have not let them draw a card. Maybe they drew into the parallax wave. I don't know. Yeah, just run it back. My thinking was that they had the win with the death right, so I might as well just play everything out, hoping that they didn't realize they had the win, and I could maybe overwhelm them before they were able to deal 1 damage or figure out that they had the death right. But of course, the joke was on me because they didn't actually have death right to activate. Well, this would be kind of a good hand on the draw because I could discard Oculus to hand size and then reanimate it and have Force of Will. On the play, it's a little worse, but I could still do that. I don't think it's too crazy. If I draw another black source, I can hymn them. Yeah, sure. Let's try it. This deck's not that great, so we'll do what we can. Or we could just lag and time out. Could do that too. Come on. There you go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get rid of that. Oh, I should have. That was stupid. I should have gotten rid of the Oculus because now I can't discard it to hand size. That was a bad play. I just had it ingrained where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the Oculus thing. I'll pitch the Duelist, yada yada. But obviously, should have pitched the Oculus now. Down to 4 cards. Yeah. If I don't draw a land, I'm probably just dead. Alright, we drew the land. We are not dead yet. Uh-oh. All right, sir. Ghost Vacuum. Okay, fair enough. Static Prison. Well, this sucks, huh? Oh. Come on. I'm actually going to daze this because I don't want him to play the Pride. Basically turns into a bounce Ocelot Pride. And now I think I'll just use Reanimate to exile their Ocelot Pride, essentially. Yeah, it's kind of lame, but it is what it is. It's not like I'm getting my own stuff with the Ghost Vacuum out, you know? It does kind of suck that like my 2 recursion spells I draw against the Ghost Vacuum. This is not even really a Reanimator deck. That's how it goes. Demonic Tutor. I've heard that's a good card, but not so much when you're staring this down. I will get my Preacher back. Yeah. Just toot it up, I guess. Not even really sure what would be good here. I guess Psychic Frog could be something. Could give it flying. Maybe it's kind of hard around the Ghost Vacuum, but could maybe get there. Nah, I don't think it's Urza. I have to deal with the flyer somehow. I think it's just Frog and then see what happens. I don't know. I think I'm just dead. So they may actually attack with Adversary here because they can replay. Oh wait, they can just replay Prison. Never mind. Whatever. I'll play it out, I guess. Uh-uh. Cat jumped on the desk. I don't know if you can even see that on the webcam, so like I just had a spasm. Back to 1, eh? It's okay, that's where we're the strongest. Alright, GG. Thoroughly roasted. Like, Moto's lagging so much I can't even go out on my own terms. I hit concede game and then I have to wait 20 seconds to actually lose. Cool. GG's. Well, it's a little disappointing, but, you know, opponent drew very well against us and had a pretty good deck, and my deck is medium, to say the least. I mean, the first game, I think I made a couple mistakes. Second game, they just had a really good draw, especially against my draw. And I made a mistake. I discarded or I pitched the Duelist instead of the Oculus. I think that would have changed things a little bit. Probably not a ton. I mean, an 0-3 blocker against a 3-1 and a 3-4 is not really going to do much. But I may have been able to accomplish something. All right, round 3, going for the 2-1. We have a library hand. It's not bad. I think I'll keep that. Please no wasteland, no strip mine. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That I don't care about as much. Third path, sure. Hmm. Let's get Duelist down. I don't think I need to hold Mana Drain this turn. I could be wrong. Roberto. Okay. Bounce the Duelist. Hit him Marsh Flats. So I can actually force something here if I need to. Still stay on library. I don't think I've forced that. Might force this. Is it a Pyrogoyf or something? It'll only be for one. White Stone, Weak Stone. Yeah, I guess I'll force that. Probably pitch Duelist. Oculus. Okay. Boy, I know you're hungry, but get down. I'll feed you in a second. I like that he doesn't meow for food, but he does jump on the desk at inopportune times. Oh, wow. Yeah, that just distracted me, and now I didn't draw a card of library. That's cool. Could play Overlord, but I could also whiff. I have a lot of my creatures in hand on the field or exiled. In fact, I'm very likely to whiff. Yeah, that was not good, playing that land. Thanks a lot, Jed. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. That was a big punt. See if we can still get there. They're going to exert something, which means I'm probably going to mana drain something. But could also be two small things. Nope, they decide against it. Exile a Mystic Confluence? Are you serious? Okay. Yeah, not librarying there was really bad, because now if I have to mana drain something, I'm even further off of it. I guess I could have played... No, Card Interpreter just bins your hand. I don't know what I'm saying. Nettle Cyst. I don't care enough about that to go off library. I think that might have been what they thought they could arena out, but they couldn't. Psychic Frog. Okay, let's try to remember the library this time. I wonder if it's correct to not play a land. I think I actually don't play a land. What do you have for 1 red? Trying to bolt my Psychic Frog. Galvanic. Oh, they're Galvanic blasting a creature. Do I drain that? Probably. I get the 1 mana on my next step. Doesn't do anything. So they have a Mystic Confluence into the Robber, but they have to attack with the Robber to play it. Like they're trying to exert the arena here, maybe. Copter. Okay, pretty good. Exerting like an Inti or something. Magda, that's pretty good too. Attacking with everything. So they're kind of forcing the block on the Germ, I guess. They hit a mana leak. Okay. So I can block the Germ. They can always just re-equip the Nettle Cyst, so it's not like it's taking the big creature off. But even if I discard my whole hand, I can't battle with it with the frog. So that's pretty much a given. And it's just a question of which of the 3 2-power creatures do I want to kill. It's probably Robber. But Third Path's pretty sick too. I just can't really let them attack and have Confluence up in a turn. Or, well, it would take me off library, but at this point I think I have to just be off. Okay, I'm at 6. They have Copter they can jam with. Infernal Grasp's not the worst draw. I could attack with Frog and try to get back into library territory, but I don't think that's wise. I think I need all my blockers. I could discard a couple and play Oculus. That seems pretty good. Hmm. Actually, I guess I should discard more because then, well, I could play Overlord to fill my graveyard some more. Just do it off that. Because Because I want to leave some creatures in the yard too. Is it just... No, okay, so it's just from your graveyard, not from among the milled cards, so I can get the preacher back for sure. Even if I don't hit anything else. Get the preacher. Don't think I play land. No attacks. Okay, I'll have 3 blockers. I can block the copter right now. I can chump the nettle cyst creature with the manifest, whatever it is. Let's see what they rip. They'll get a draw off the copter if they want to attack, but I can block with Oculus right now. I guess they could crew copter and equip the nettle cyst onto there. It's a little more awkward for me. I really don't know which one I would block with. I mean, yeah, seems like a good play. Probably just chump with Oculus, but I don't know, maybe Frog is worse here. Seven. I could actually tangle with the copter, which is kind of funny. If I discard my whole hand. Mind collapse. Okay, I guess they leave me no choice, huh? I'm close to just dead. Do I care about having Oculus in the yard? Probably. I have Animate dead, I could still draw it. Recurring Nightmare's gone. I can't really reanimate. Him the Turok. Okay. Oh, I should have discarded Infernal Grasp. That was bad. Yeah. Not much I can do there. GG. Keep. mean, turn 1 duelist is not like insane, but it's better than a turn 2 duelist. Hypothetically. Ooh, how the turntables. Heads, of course. Sure. I'll allow it. Tails? Of course. And of course. Goblin Crater Maker. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'll leak that. Yay. Not rigged. Could hymn them to take them off library. But I kind of like playing Emperor too. Wait, stop. I need to restart the client or something. This lag is terrible. Infernal Grasp. It's a lot of life loss. Yeah, let's go him, I guess. I think Daze is still active, especially with the Force of Will, so maybe I'll just pitch the Grasp. Yeah. Jitte Mountain. Okay. Mm. Okay. I'll take that, I think. Unless they're ramping up for something big. Lost the flip, okay. So we could Emperor out a Rampaging Raptor. Deal 6 damage. Or I could Demonic Tutor for an Animate. Kind of like that. Ooh, Oculus would have been pretty good too. Maybe I should have just gotten that. Yeah, I probably should have just gotten Oculus. Spell Pierce is probably not going to be relevant, but I think it's better than Epiphany here. If they play multiple things, a Spell Pierce could be something. I could at least play it to loot with the Duelist or make them use their treasures. Okay. I think I have to chump. I don't want to go to 5 and then go to 2 and have something weird happen. Mox Diamond. Although I could hit for quite a bit of damage. I think I have to chump though. I have lethal if they don't have another creature. They're looting. That's funny. Sure. Okay. Well, unless their last card is removal, I think we got it. Could play it safe and just go another turn, hold up Confluence, but I don't think they had anything. And they didn't. Cool. Yeah, don't really have a sideboard, so let's run it back. If this deck 2-1s, I'm going to be pretty happy. It's kind of a mess. I'll keep this. Spell Bomb. It's kind of annoying with Reanimator stuff, but Hmm. A tutor, huh? Hmm. Could go get Crypt and play Urza next turn. Could hold up Drain for their 3-drop, but I don't know. I guess if it's Lelia, that'd be nice. Could get Force of Will, but if I don't draw lands, kind of boned. I could get a library. Start librarying. But I would play that and want to use it. I wouldn't be playing Preacher. I'd be holding up Drain. And then next turn I'd play Preacher. But if they drop a Lelia or something, they also have Spellbomb to bounce. Assuming they have a blue source. I don't know, I feel like it'd be too far behind. Potentially, but it is a good card. Yeah, it's Library or Crypt. I'm not sure which. I guess Crypt is also kind of bad on the back foot because it could potentially hit me for a decent chunk of damage. Yeah, I guess I'll get the Library. I don't know. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be big. Reanimate. Tolarian Academy. Nice. Yeah, gonna have to drain that. Wow, I'm stupid. I keep forgetting the library first. It's the second time I've done it. Could have gotten an extra card there. It's okay, we're playing around 4 spike. It's not in the cube. Infernal Grasp is pretty good. Could animate their Lelia. So, I mean, I think I'm playing Urza for sure. They can bounce my token, but I don't really care too much about that. Maybe I just play Preacher instead of Lelia. Preacher's probably better. Takes me off library, unfortunately. It wouldn't take me off library if I had drawn when I was supposed to, but here we are. What are they doing here? Oh, bouncing Preacher, okay. Sure. Oh, into Raptor, that's kind of a lot. Crew, attack for 7. Yeah, that's a lot. Although I guess I get back on library, huh? They binned an expedition map for some reason. No blocks. Okay. Confluence is pretty good. Hmm. I think I just play Preacher, pass with Infernal Grasp up. Could attack Saheeli or something, but I think it's okay. Oh, that way. Okay. I guess I have to kill that then. Maybe you would have put it on the Trampler, but I guess then they'd lose their Trampler. So they can buff it just once. They only have one artifact right now. So we go to a 6/4. I would take 2. I could block with both. I mean, I have Recurring Nightmare. I can get the Urza back. Soak up the extra damage. So they're not even going to attack. Okay. Hmm. Oh, it's only when I attack players? I wouldn't have attacked then. Or I would have attacked them then. I mean, that sucks. I guess it makes sense though, because it has to, you know, see if the player is has more or less life. Okay. Alright, I think I just need to try to win quickly, so let's make him discard the raptor. And I'll animate it. And then let's attack everybody there. Get a lifelinker. I think I should probably play this too, get Urza back. Minute and a half. See if they draw something relevant. Third path. The Arena of Glory is kind of sketchy. Legion Extruder. Yeah, I'm just going to force that actually. I think that would kill me. Equip, attack. Not playing that. Unfortunately, I had to exile the unfortunately I had to exile the Urza, is what I was gonna say. GG. Nice. A 2-1. I'll take that. For sure. That deck was not the best. 2-1 will do it. Alright, and that'll do it for the stream, I think. Not bad. I'll try to do some more drafts tomorrow. Make a day of it. But thanks for watching. Definitely more to come. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe. This is mostly what I stream and put out. Vintage Cube Drafts. So, a lot more where that came from. But thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Adios.